Hello, back with you for Friday morning Pilates. So come down to your mats, guys. Make sure you've got enough space. Grab a bottle of water as well if you need it. And we're just going to start with some nice big reaches. So you're going to bring your hands out to the sides, spreading fingers wide, taking that nice big inhale to reach up and exhaling that out. In through the nose, reaching up and exhale it out. So really extending the arms as much as we can. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do another 3 like that. Big breaths for 2. One more time. Inhale, reach, and exhale, coming down. Let's take that side stretch. Inhaling up, exhaling over, coming back. Inhale up and exhale over. So again, we're extending 2 fingertips. And that nice side body stretch. Inhale up, exhale to reach. And we'll just do that once more on each side. Inhale, exhale, reach, coming back to center from there. So we're just going to give the wrists a little bit of movement, the fingers a little bit of movement as well. We are doing quite a bit for upper bodies, for arms today. Give the wrists a good shake out and then come up onto hands and knees for me, please. So just to give the spine a little bit of stretch, it's the one where we bring the shoulders right over the wrists, the knees sitting under the hips, pressing away from that mat so we're not sinking the neck. And we'll take a little cat stretch here. So we're going to inhale first. Exhale, rounding up the spine. That tailbone tucking under. And then on the inhale, pushing down to floor. So lifting the chin, lengthening the neck. Again, we exhale, rounding up. Let the neck relax here. And inhale, pushing down to floor. So just taking these nice and steady, really listen to your body, just making sure that your shoulders do stay over your wrists. Exhale that up. Trying to lift through the upper back, then the mid back, then we tuck the tailbone. And inhaling down, lifting the chin, lifting that tailbone. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale, pushing down to mat. And then we'll just bring that back to neutral or into neutral and take a seat back from here. So we're going to extend the arms out nice and long, bringing the forehead down to the floor. And then I like to take the hands out that little bit wider, so at least the distance of the mat, just to feel a bit of stretch around the chest, as well as the back. Take a couple of big breaths. Giving the fingers a wiggle if they need it. And then we're going to take one more breath here and bring ourselves back up. So just coming back up to hands and knees once again. Alright guys, push away from your mat, press through your palms. You can take the knees back a little bit further if you want to here. So you're just bringing your knees back away from your hips, bums down. We're going to draw the abs in as well and take a nice big bend, so a little tricep press up. We're going to bend the elbows, making sure the elbows sort of graze the sides of the body. We're going to push away from the mat, take a seat back, forehead to floor, and then just return that all the way back over the hands. So again, we bend, nice and low if you can. Press without locking the elbows, take a seat back, and again, return right back over the hands. So let's try that with the breath this time. We're going to inhale, bend, exhale, push. Inhale back, exhale over hands. Inhale, bend, abs in, exhale, press, in through the nose, sitting back, exhale all the way back over. Let's do another 3, abs nice and strong, without locking the elbows, coming up, for 2, inhale, bend, exhale, press, in through the nose, back, out through the mouth over hands. One more time. Inhale, bend, elbows grazing the sides of the body. Exhale, push, inhale back. And again, exhale, to bring that back over. And we're going to come down to the mat from here. So nice and slowly bend the elbows, elbows grazing the ribs again. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands to sit under the shoulders. So without the feet drifting out too wide here, abs still pulling in, we're going to press away from this mat. So we're going to inhale, exhale, start to push away. And I'm coming up, just lifting the elbows, elbows still tucking in, inhale. And on your exhale, start to draw that down. Nice and slow, rib by rib, until the forehead touches the mat. Again, inhale. Exhale, pressing away, squeeze your elbows into your sides. Elbows coming off the mat, we don't have to come up too high. Inhale. Watch out for shoulders lifting. And exhale to come back down. So we keep that long spine returning to the mat. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Press away. Remember, we try and avoid lifting the chin and sort of leading with that lift of the head. Inhale, stay here, elbows in. Exhale, coming back down to mat. So we really should be feeling this in the backs of the arms and the triceps. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, pressing away from the mat. Breathing in to stay here, shoulders down. And again, breathing out, nice and slow. Coming back to floor. All right, guys, from here, we're going to bring the hands out in front. So we're making this little diamond shape with the hands, a little triangle, thumbs together, fingers together. Elbows can come out wider. So just bring your forehead down to your hands. We're going to inhale, exhale, start to push away from that mat. Without locking the elbows. Inhale, start to come down, without letting the elbows touch the floor. Exhale, press away. Inhale, bring that back. So it's quite a small range of movement. And don't lock the elbows coming up. Watch out for the shoulders lifting. Exhale, press away. Inhale, come back. For 3. And for 2, exhale, push. Inhale, back. 1 more time, exhale, press. Inhale, come back. About halfway, we're not coming all the way back down to floor. So just take a nice big breath there. And then see if you can come down just a little bit lower, still keeping the elbows off the floor. Take another breath there. And then bring that down once more, as low as you can, elbows still off. Take 1 more breath. Try not to let your neck sink. And finally bring that all the way back down to the mat. All right, guys, we're going to bring the hands down to our sides from here. So we want our palms facing up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to lift off the mat, head and shoulders coming off, but without lifting the chin. So we lift from the lower back. Doesn't have to be a big lift. Forehead parallel to floor. And then we're going to start to pulse the arms up towards the ceiling. Excuse me, I've got a runny nose. Pressing palms up nice and high. Really lifting from the shoulders. So if this is feeling a little bit too much on your back, pop your head down on the mat and just keep breathing through this. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. In through nose and out through mouth. Really feeling that in the back of the arms now. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale it out. 1 more breath in through nose. And again, exhaling that out through the mouth. Hold it there. See if you can press the hands a little higher. 1 more big breath. And then come all the way back down to floor. All right, I'm going to get you back up off this mat. So bring the hands under the shoulders. Elbows tucked in, toes tucked under, abs in as well. Pressing away from that mat. And again, guys, we'll take a seat back. Nice wide knees, forehead to floor. And just take a moment here. Just take a couple of nice big breaths. Let your shoulders relax as you exhale. Sort of letting go of any tension in the shoulders, in the upper back as we breathe out. So we'll stay there just for 2 more of those nice big breaths. 1 more breath. All right, let's come back to hands and knees from here. So, again, Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, belly pulling in so we have that nice stable spine, and we're going to take an arm out from here. So just extending, reaching as much as you can, really extend to fingertips, push through the supporting hand but try not to completely lock that elbow out. Just take a nice big breath, and then let's bring that back under the shoulder and extend out the other arm from here. So really stabilizing shoulders, hips, keeping abs in, extend to your fingertips. Try not to let the neck go floppy there. And bring that hand back down. We're going to tuck under the toes from here and start to lift the knees off the mat. So it's that little hover where the knees are going to just lift maybe 1 inch, 2 inches tops. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, knees lift. We're just holding here, pushing through palms, pushing through fingers, forehead parallel to floor. Just make sure you're still breathing. Feeling that through the shoulders. Stay strong for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath there. We're going to bring the knees down, untuck the toes, come back and give the wrists a nice little shake out. Okay guys, this next bit we're staying sitting, but you can either be on your bum or on your knees, however you want to sit for this next bit. I'm going to just get you to bring your hands together. So it's like a little sort of prayer position, palms together, elbows in, and then glue your elbows shut. So you're really going to squeeze your elbows. All we're doing is a little press upwards. So we're going to lift elbows towards the ceiling, but keep that squeeze. Don't let the elbows flap out, come undone. And just breathe through it. Try not to lean back as you do this. Just going to stay for another 10, 9. Glue those elbows shut. Last few here. 1 more time. Stay there. Double up on that squeeze. Squeeze even tighter. Just give me a little pulse. Little tiny pulses. Still breathing in through nose, out through mouth. Last few here. And relax. All right, give the wrists a little shake out again from there. All right, guys, I'm going to bring us down to floor for this next few. So we'll take a little roll down, bringing the feet out in front, feet hip distance apart, just getting that nice long tall spine, and then we'll roll down to floor. So we either want to bring the hands behind the knees or do this with the arms out. Inhale, and on your exhale, start with a little lean, and then we want to round the spine, come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the feet in towards the bottom. Find that neutral spine. Just making sure the hips and the pelvis sit nice and flat with a little curve in the lumbar spine, and then drawing abs in from there. So making sure that the shoulders are away from your ears before you start. We're going to take the arms overhead. So we do want to make sure that we don't allow the back to arch as we do this. Breathing in, take the arms over. Breathing out, bring them back down. Inhale over. And exhale to bring that down. In through nose. Out through mouth. And legs are just nice and steady. Eyes to ceiling. Without flexing at the wrist. Just going to do 2 more. 1 more time. Inhale over. Exhale, bring that down. We're adding that lift off the mat. Inhale over, exhale to come up. So still watching out for the back arching, and then keeping all 10 toes on the mat, keeping the chin off the chest as we lift, looking towards the knees as we come up. Really squeeze your belly on your exhales. We're going to do another 3. Inhale over. Exhale, lift for 2. 1 more time. And then we're going to stay here. So again, guys, chin off chest. Belly nice and strong. Keep that lift. Round of hundreds. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your abs. Moving arms from shoulders. Keeping that gaze towards your knees. Remember, if your neck starts to tire, you can always go one-armed for a little bit. Or if you're really struggling with that lift today, bring the head back to floor. Just make sure you don't let your abs relax. Totally lost count. We're going to say another 40. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze for 30. 20. Last 10 there. Inhale. And exhale to squeeze. And we're just going to hold that for a moment. Don't relax just yet. Take a nice deep breath. And then slowly return down to floor. And we'll just give the head a bit of movement there. Releasing the neck. And still breathing. All right. Let's from here then roll onto our sides. Just take a little roll over. And we're going to give ourselves a little cuddle in this position. So laying with the arm extended out, we've got the hips stacked one above the other. And then we're just going to give ourselves a cuddle with this bottom arm. Bring the other hand towards the shoulder. Your fingertips facing towards the top of your mat. It's a little sort of weird press up that we're doing here. So we're going to take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, push. Coming up without letting that elbow lock. Get that little bit of softness there. And then nice and slowly we rotate down towards the floor again, resisting on the way down. Inhale. Exhale, push. Elbow stays nice and soft. Inhale. And exhale to bring that down. Nice and slow. Rotate the shoulder down towards the hand. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Inhale. And exhale to come down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, press off your mat. Press into that palm. Inhale. And again, exhaling, shoulder towards the hand as we come down. All right, guys, we're going to twizzle around to do that on the other side. So push off your mat. Twizzle your legs around to the other side. And just come down again. So we want to lengthen out that arm, level with the shoulder, and give it a cuddle. Bring the hand to the shoulder, fingers towards the top of the mat. Hips are stacked again, abs are in. We inhale first. Exhale, press. Elbow soft, inhale. Exhale to rotate down. Nice and slow again, inhale. Exhale, push into the palm. Inhale, staying here. Exhaling. Again, slowly down, resist it for another 3. And for 2, inhale, exhale, push. Abs still drawing in, inhale, exhale, rotate the shoulder down. We'll do that one more time. Exhaling, pushing away, breathing in to stay at the top, and again, breathing out to rotate that back down to the mat. And then we'll come onto our backs again from here. All right, guys, so we do want the heels to sit under the knees again in this position, finding that neutral spine again, and then just bringing your hands down to your sides. We are going to lift off. We're going to do a little bit for the obliques, so a bit of twisting movements here. Let's come up head and shoulders off the floor. All right, so we're going to go hands sort of just behind the head, really light with the fingers, so we're not sort of relying on the hands to keep us lifted. Chin off chest, we're going to take a little twist, so we inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back. I'm really trying to keep the legs nice and steady, so we're not feeling movement around the bottom or around the back of the hips. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Last 4. Elbows open. Try not to pull on your head to lift. 10 toes on that mat. One more time, guys. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring that back to center. Let's bring the head and shoulders back down. Bring the hands to the floor. We're going to have a little knee lift here. So hips are still drawing in, shoulders away from ears. We're going to inhale, lift a knee. So the knee's directly over the hip. Exhale, bring that back to switch. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. So again, stabilizing around the hips and the pelvis. Inhale up, exhale down, that should have been. In through nose. Feet relaxed. Exhale down. Very strong. So that hinge at the hip rather than moving around the knee. One more on each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhaling up. And again, exhaling down. So let's put those two together then, please, from here. Ab strong. Lift head and shoulders off your mat. Chin off chest again. Fingertips just behind the head. So we're going to take an inhale first. As we exhale, we're going to lift, twist towards the knee. Inhale, bring that back. Switch it. Exhale up. Inhale, bring that back. Exhale, twist. So again, hips are steady. We're not feeling the bottom wriggle around on the mat. We're not really touching the knee here. Remember, it's always armpit towards the knee, just to keep the elbows open, nice and wide. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back. Let's just do another 4. Feet still relaxed. For 3. Nearly there, last 2. One more time, guys. Exhale, twist. And inhale to bring that back. We'll bring the head and the shoulders back down to the floor. We're going to bring the feet in together from here. So feet and knees together. And then we're just going to start to open the knees. So I really want you to scoop in your abs, pulling your abs in and up. So you feel as if you're scooping your abdominals up and under your rib cage. Shoulders away from ears again. Let's give the heels a little lift. We're going to open out the knees. On the inhale, we open. And on the exhale, we come back in. Inhale, knees open. And exhale to come back in. So let's really try and push the lower back down into the mat on the exhales. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed if you can. We always end up sort of tensing the shoulders, especially with this one for some reason. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeezing in. Last 2. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale to bring that back in. All right, from here, we're going to try that with the head and shoulders lifted off as well. So let's come off the mat without tucking in the chin. And then if you want to support the head here, you can, or you can leave the hands by your sides. Either or. So a little lift of the heels again. Breathing in, the knees up and out. Breathing out. Knees come back together. Your gaze sort of towards your knees as you do these. Emphasizing the abs on the exhales. Try not to rely on the hands if you're here, like I am. Using the abs to keep the lift. Last 3, inhale out. Exhale in. For 2. One more time, please. Inhale, open. And exhale to bring that back in. Release the hands. Draw your head and your shoulders back down to your mat. We're going to take the arms out that a little bit wider. So just make sure that this isn't forcing your shoulders to lift towards your ears. We are going to lift the heels again. Abs still pulling in. And just take that inhale to draw the knees down. Exhale to bring that back up. Just going to have a bit of stretch around the lower back. Inhale down. And exhale to return. So trying to keep the shoulders on the floor as we do these. Trying to use the abs and the breath to bring that back up. And let's add that turn of the head, looking towards the outstretched arm as you come down. Just making sure your chin doesn't touch your shoulders as you turn your head. Inhale down. And exhale to come up. All right. So if this feels fairly comfortable, you can stick with this one. If you want a little bit more, we can lift the knees, lift the legs. So we're coming into chair or tabletop position. Knees are over the hips. And the arms stay where they are. So we still want to keep the shoulders on the floor if we're going for this option. Belly's in. Inhale, take it down. Little pause. Exhale, bring it back. In through the nose, down. And again, exhale, squeezing back. Shoulders on the floor. So pressing through the palms a little bit if you do tend to get that lifting in the shoulders. I'm just going to do just a couple more here. Oops. Alright guys, last one. Inhale down and exhale to bring that up. And let's draw the knees in from there. Give the legs a little shake out, give the feet a little kick out. And then we're going to push the knees away from the body. Okay, so let's come up and off this mat again. Abs pulling in, head and shoulders lift off the floor. Again, guys, I'm going to give you the option of supporting behind the head if you want to. Let's extend the legs from here. So on your inhale, legs away. Exhale, bring that back in. Inhale out. Exhale, knees come back over the hips. Inhale away. Exhaling back. So again, support the head if needs be. Lower back's pushing down into the floor on that return. Last couple. One more time, inhale away. And exhale to bring that back. And draw the knees in. We're going to take a little rock up to sit. So little rock, go on all the way up to sit. And then from here, we're going to extend the legs out. First, we're going to turn on a diagonal for a moment. So we do have these nice flexed feet facing towards ceiling or toes to ceiling. And we're going to pull the abs in as well. Get that nice long, tall, stacked spine. Bring the hands out to the side for a little back stretch. We're going to inhale first. And on the exhale, take that reach forwards. Rounding the spine. Inhale, stack the spine. And again, exhale, reach forwards. Inhale, bring that back. For 3, exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it back. Really lengthen through your crown, through the crown of the head. One more time, exhale, reach. And inhale to bring that all the way back. I'm going to bring the hands to sit under the shoulders from here. So I'm going to turn around again. Bring the feet to the floor, flat on the floor, fingers facing down towards your toes, towards your feet. And then we're going to give the chest a little lift. Now we're going to try and lift the hips from here. So take a breath, inhale. As you exhale, start to lift. You might not be too high off that mat today, guys, just so you feel it's quite a big stretch around the chest, the shoulders. Try not to let your neck sink. Take a breath, squeeze your bum, inhale. And then exhale to bring that back down. Watch out for the legs and the knees waving around as you do this. Try that again, inhale. Exhaling up, pressing into the feet. Inhale, hold, just looking towards your knees. And exhale to bring that back down. Let's do 2 more, inhale. Exhaling up. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, coming back 1 more time, then inhale. Exhale, lift, pressing into feet. Squeeze and hold, inhale. And last time we exhale to bring that back down. I'm going to give the wrists a good shake out from there. And then come down, or up I should say, onto your hands and knees, just for a moment. Okay, so keep pressing through your palms, guys. I know wrists are probably a little bit tired, but try and press through your palms and your fingers if you can. Drawing abs in again, we have our little opposite arm to leg reach. So we're going to extend out, lift away from the floor. And then extend into fingers, extend into toes, pushing through the supporting hands, still breathing. With a little bit of movement to this, keeping the arm and the leg long. We're just going to tap down. And then lift. Tap down. And then lift. Let's add some breath. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Try and keep your knee right under your hip on your supporting leg. 1 more time. Inhale down. Exhale up. Stay there. Take a breath. And then we'll bring that all the way back in to switch. So give that wrist a shake if it needs it. I'm going to keep the abs pulled in, keep pushing through palms and fingers. Extend out the other arm and leg. Lift away to begin. Really extend to fingers. Extend to toes. Pushing through your palm without letting the neck go floppy. And then we'll add those little taps, please, from here. So we're going to inhale, come down. Exhale, left. Inhale down, keep that reach throughout. Exhale, left. Inhale down. Exhale up, pushing through that supporting hand. Just a couple more like this. Abs in. And in fact, we'll do that one more time, guys. Inhale down. And exhale to bring that back. Take a breath here. Push through your palm. Reach a little longer if you can. And bring that all the way back down. So we'll take a seat back again here. Forehead to floor. And then all I'd like you to do is link the hands together, or bring the hands together and place your thumbs towards the back of your neck, the base of your skull. It's about where we want to be. So we just feel a bit of stretch around the triceps, around the back of the arms. Find a comfortable position. Remember, don't ever settle into anything that feels a little bit awkward or a little bit off. Find a comfy position here. Just breathe. Alright, guys. So we're really trying to relax on the exhales. And just stay in for 3 more breaths there. One more breath there. And then I'm going to bring you back to finish with a plank today. So let's come down onto the elbows. And then you can stay on your knees if you prefer. If not, lifting the knees off the mat. If you're on your knees, make sure your bottom's not lifted there. We're trying not to sink the neck into the shoulder girdles. We're just going to sort of look towards the hands. I always end up linking the fingers together, the hands together. You can keep them here if you prefer. Alright guys, so we're just holding and breathing for the moment. A nice long line, hopefully from shoulder to hip to heel. Belly button pulling in, and without sinking the neck. Stay strong. We're going to hold for another 5 breaths. In through nose and out through mouth. For 4, 3, 2. Pressing the back of the thighs towards the ceiling. So we do want to feel this pulling into quads. Sorry, that was one more breath. And then very gently just bring the knees down. Push away from your mat. So although we are coming back to hands and knees, we are having a little stretch here for the shoulder. So all you're going to do is turn the hand over so the back of the hand is on the floor. Push it away from you, drawing your shoulder towards the mat. Just stay here. So really rotate that shoulder. Doesn't really matter if you're looking towards the hand or away from it, either or. Just make sure as always you breathe in. Okay, let's stay just for, excuse me, let's stay just for one more breath there. And then nice and slowly, just easing out of that position to do the same for the other side. So again, it's back of the hand to floor, push the hand away, rotate the shoulder down towards the mat. And just stay here and breathe. Okay, so we're still breathing in through nose and out through the mouth. Nice big breaths. We're going to take just one more there. And bring that all the way back. Alright guys, come to sit on your bottoms. I feel like I've just said last thing that we were going to do, but I've got just a little bit more for you. We won't go nuts. Just sitting tall again. with legs crossed. Remember, you can grab a cushion, pop that under your bum if you're not overly comfortable, or you can sit with the legs extended out if you prefer. So we're going to bring the arms out to our sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling, and then just extending out the arms. And then coming back, we want to draw the elbows behind the lines of the body, behind the body, just so we're sort of squeezing into the upper back. We're going to inhale out and exhale down. In through nose. And exhale down, elbows behind the body. So making this nice W shape with the arms as we come down. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it back. For 3. For 2. Inhale out. Exhale back one more time. Inhale up. And again, exhale to bring that back. Bringing the hands to the knees from there, just giving the shoulders a little bit of movement. A little wiggle, and then we'll just take a little stretch for the neck as well. So hands on knees or hands in lap. Take a little look over your shoulder and breathe. Just a couple of breaths there. We're trying not to let the shoulders lift. And we're going to bring that over to the other side. Just taking a couple of steady breaths here. Spine still nice and long. Bring the head back to center once again. Ear to shoulder. Without shoulders lifting. We'll do that on the other side as well. And bring the head back to center once again. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hopefully see you again soon. Recommendations, keep them coming. Thank you, guys. 3 deep breaths and we're done. Palms to ceiling, inhale up. And exhale out. For 2, inhale, reach. Exhale it out. One more big breath. Inhale up. And exhale through the mouth out. All right, have lovely days, have lovely weekends. See you soon. Bye.